especially the lumpen. They don't need the lumpen. The lumpen are temporary, cheap, fast labor that they can turn over. They don't need it. They have the workers. B, listen, if you're watching this, you have to listen to me. What you are doing has nothing to do with you, okay? You're making all about you. A random call from California. You're making this all about you. It's not about you. It's not. This is about a wider movement. And that's what I said to you a few days ago. We are bigger, or the movement is bigger than us. That's what I said. I guess that went in one ear and right out the other. Exactly. I'm against left adventurism as well, but it's not left adventurism when you're being hunted down. That's absolutely correct. These people are fighting for their lives. It's no different than the people in Gaza or the West Bank fighting for their very lives, fighting for their existence. It's no different. It's on a smaller scale. It is. And it's unique in different parts of the country. But Arizona isn't like other parts of the country. Mm-mm. And that's what I have to say about B-Level. And that's it. I'm never going to talk about him again. Never. I stand with Comrade Net. I stand with the Ingleses. I stand with the Falcon General. I stand with Dark Zenobia. I stand with the Arizona Rebellion. I stand with the Boondists. And I stand with the Navajo Nation. I stand with the New Multipolar Movement and their fight for life and dignity and respect. Because that's what we should be focused on as communists, not our personal fucking YouTube channels, but the people who are being hunted down and killed. But to these people, it's all about them, all about them, all about them. This is the poison of Anglo-liberalism. This is the poison of Anglo-liberalism. That's the Anglo box. The Anglo box. You got to bust out of it. And I'm angry now because I know the truth and he tried to manipulate me like I was some vulnerable person. Bitch, I'm not vulnerable. I'm a bad bitch. Fuck with me. See what happens. This is fucked. So all I have to say is there is war in Boston. Say there is war in the United States against these people. There is war in Arizona. There are people being hunted down and they are fighting for their lives. And I stand in solidarity with them, and so should you, regardless of their ideological tendencies. This is humanity. We serve the people. All power to the people. Not all power to the party. Not all power to the YouTuber. Not all power to a select few. All power to the people. Solidarity, y'all. Don't give up the ship.
Recently, there's been a controversy with a former member of an MRN affiliated group, the American Leninists, by the name of Connor Gillis. In this incident, she makes all kinds of nonsense accusations at myself and other individuals purely to cover up for her own wrecking activities and liberalism. Now, for those who were there for the incident, I will let them speak in their own words on their own channels, as I did not bear witness to what actually happened. However, Connor Gillis tricked us all. Connor, I believed you. With a level of solidarity, I believed you. Every last word that you said. Every bit that you said. I wanted to be a guest on your stream and show solidarity to you. But now she calls me transphobic because I did not convince the Stone Soviet to leave by himself. I tried to make the Stone Soviet leave on his own. I even told Comrade Ned that Stone was his responsibility. That was wrong of me. To Stone Soviet, I was wrong. And I apologize to you. You are forever a part of MRN, and I should never have doubted you. Now, as a result of this, and the accusations that came up from Connor Gillis, more information has been made public after Connor Gillis was kicked from the PCUSA, which I did not know about. The following information are revelations made by several people within the PCUSA. Myself, MRN, or any affiliated groups have no first-hand knowledge of this. But Connor Gillis has been outed as a thief and a sex abuser. The PCUSA has put out a statement denouncing Connor Gillis for stealing money from a poor African man named Mohammed Sila. It's a bit of a long story, but I'm going to let them put it in their own words so that way there's no confusion. This comes from a committee that wants justice for this guy who was ripped off by Connor Gillis. This money that an extremely impoverished person needed to feed himself and his family. This instance of misconduct is the most extreme, but by no means the first. We demand immediate action against this swindler. This all started in August 2019 when Mohammed needed money to be transferred to him via Western Union from an American friend named Sean Dillon. Citizens of Sierra Leone cannot accept PayPal payments, so they must rely on services like Western Union to receive money. Unfortunately, as I have experienced firsthand in the past, Western Union often blocks payment transfers to countries in Africa as a countermeasure against money laundering, scams, and anything that they perceive to be suspicious. This harsh policy collectively punishes many people like Mohammed, who are not in any way violating their terms of service and who rely on donations from people abroad to survive. Sean Dillon was blocked from using Western Union and needed a go-between to send money to Sierra Leone. Connor had sent a small birthday gift of $15 to $20 to Mohammed in the past, so, without other options and thinking he could trust her, Mohammed reached out to Connor and asked if she could accept the money from Sean via PayPal and then forward it to him. Connor agreed. Immediately after Connor received the money from Sean, she blocked Mohammed on Facebook. After this, Mohammed messaged me to tell me about it and sent me screenshots. Connor has responded to the situation by sending hostile DMs and voice messages and immediately blocking anyone who questions her over the theft. She is not only guilty of stealing from colonized people, but also threatened to shoot POC for asking for an investigation into the theft and spreading defamatory statements about me and others for bringing this matter to the attention of the public. She's falsely accusing me of abuse and rape. Now that more people are attempting to hold her accountable and demand answers. The accusations by people in the PCUSA go even further into the realm of sexual abuse and other forms of predatory behavior. This by no means Connor's only instance of wrongdoing. She has continually behaved in an unethical manner, leverages her social and political capital to prey on marginalized and oppressed people as an online activist. Aggressively recruits for her party by harassing uninterested people and endangers her own comrades by associating her party with the name of the Weather Underground through her so-called community defense group's Facebook page. Connor Gillis has also proven to be a sexual predator and a sexual assaulter. Connor was one who sexually violated me on one occasion, grabbing my breast without my consent when I was heavily intoxicated. I was mid-sentence in a conversation with her, and I had repeatedly turned down sexual contact within that hour. As I was speaking, she grabbed my breast out of nowhere. I then got angry, turned off the lamp in her room, got into bed, told her that I had enough and that I was going to sleep. She proceeded to go to the bathroom in our hotel room and pretend to vomit and have an anxiety attack to manipulate me and make me feel sorry for her, but it didn't work. Later, she curled up next to me on the bed and apologized for what she did, but I still felt betrayed, violated like a sex object. I felt like Connor didn't care about anything I had to say. This individual assaulted and abused me and had the nerve to falsely accuse me of raping her. Disgusting and despicable. All of the receipts and necessary screenshots to back up these accusations by people in the PCUSA are available in the description. And in there, there's more information than what I have given here. Connor Gillis is a narcissistic abuser, a maker of fake rape accusations, and does a lot of generally sexually aggressive and violating actions to women in general. This should hopefully be the death knell of Connor Gillis being allowed in any kind of activist circles. It's very clear here that Connor Gillis is a danger to women and a danger to leftist parties in general.
Thank you for watching. If you like this program, then please head over to my Patreon page and set up a monthly donation. It's your donations that keep this program running. Also, if you would like, please rate, comment, subscribe, and share in various social media.